Okay, here's a look at the market for Wednesday, September the 21st, 2011. Well, a really big sell-off today after the news from the FOMC. We had our main support area right here at 76. By the way, these are the market profiles. This is yesterday, this is today's, and the one in the middle here is what occurred overnight. We were still upward intraday directional bias unless the market could hold below 76. When it hit, as a matter of fact, it hit 76 right on the dot and then rallied all the way up here. I think it was rallied about 11 some points and then turned around and then had the really good sell-off to finish off the day. So we had an inkling that the market was weak. Obviously, it had no bounce here overnight. We closed in a very weak fashion yesterday. We were looking for some follow through, which we did get. The market did get below yesterday's low in the overnight session and then rallied up to here. But by the time it opened in the regular trading hours, it didn't take too long for yesterday's low to be taken out. And then, of course, the overnight low also to get taken out here. So um, I guess the fascinating thing was how well 76 actually held. When it bounced this high from here, 11 points before selling off, somewhat a surprise, not really a surprise that it held like that and had such a strong bounce. Uh, um, but then after that bounce, how the selling, another wave of really strong selling came in, how strong that selling was, and then broke hard through that 76 level all the way down almost to the next area that we're looking at, which is 54 and then 45. So this kind of sell-off oftentimes will take a break and the next day just kind of hover around the closing price. There's no real strong resistance areas here. We're looking probably around 64 and then about 69 is areas of likely resistance. They are not strong resistance areas, but in a downward bias, those are areas that we will monitor to see if the market cannot breach. In other words, hold our sentiment as bearish. 54 is not a strong support. 45 is a stronger support, and we'll wait and see if the market can actually get down there. It may even get all the way from 45. Then the next major support is down at 15, 11.15. So some areas for us to monitor looking ahead, going into trade tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow's the regular Thursday jobless claims numbers. And then there's also some news to be released at 10 o'clock as well. Here's the profiles from the regular trading hours only. And so you can see we've had 3 days this week, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. When you compare it to what we had last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, up there, we've more than come back halfway. So the market's looking obviously fairly weak, and we're definitely have the preference to trade on the weak side, on the short side for the time being. As far as our trades were concerned today, we did have a number of them. Of course, when the market goes crazy after the FOMC news, we did have some trades in here that we usually stand aside for about anywhere from 20 minutes to about 40 minutes to see what happens. But prior to that, we did have some trades today, and as you can see here, we had a long trade here, long trade here, long trade here, long trade here. And we also had a couple of short trades here. This short trade here, you can see it didn't get hit until after the news was released, but we don't put on any orders just prior to an FOMC announcement or immediately thereafter until it kind of settles down and we get a better lay of the land. So as it turned out, we did have some trades that we took here today. We did take these long trades in here. One of them was stopped. The other two made us some good profits. So not a lot to speak of. We had some really interesting structure here. I was speaking to one of our members during the market today before the news was released, and we were looking for an excess or a rejection of either higher or lower prices, depending on how the market reacted to the news. And we obviously got that with that move up higher here, which was strongly rejected. Market came down here, did its pause. You can see this is the 76 area I mentioned, where it had that really nice bounce and then the sharp sell-off. So that's really what we're looking at for tomorrow. So any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Otherwise, that'll be it for today, and we will see you again tomorrow.